What's good, y'all? No Mercy, Trap New York shit. Y'all already know what it is. Loosen this shit up. Summer Madness 6 PGs. I didn't make it there for all the battles, but I'm gonna give y'all basically a recap of the battles that I did catch. It's only 3 battles that I really have to talk about, so I'm just gonna do this all in one blog just to, get the shit out the way. The shit was at Honeycomb Hideout. You feel me? A venue that they got on 30th between 7th and 8th. It's in Midtown Manhattan. Dope venue. It's my first time being there. It's big. Like, it's a big, wide, open space type of venue. So it's dope. But the only problem with a venue like that is people have too much room to move around. So it's a whole lot of shit that's going on in the room. Like, if you in a venue like Funkadelic, you got the smoke room where it's like, okay, if you don't want to watch a particular battle, you can go in the smoke room or even, take the elevator and go downstairs. But a venue like this, people are just going off to the sides and having, like, their own conversations. So in certain battles, it's hard to quiet them down if it's a battle that they're not really, too interested in. You feel what I'm saying? And that's going to, go into, how I recap one of the battles. So, the first battle I seen when I got there, the ending of T.Y. versus Jerry West. Oh, man. From what I was hearing from everybody, it was basically a body, 3-0. Jerry West is just different. Like, I feel like he definitely might have earned his spot back on URL. Damn, I forgot what round it was when I came in, but the battle was pretty much probably like midway through. And Jerry West was just kicking that shit that niggas want to hear. Like, T.Y. had some decent moments throughout, but he just fell flat. Like, it was really nothing he could do with West. You feel what I'm saying? So, from what I was hearing from everybody that, watched the battle in full, everybody pretty much said Jerry West 3-0. Like, I forgot what round they said was probably close, but it was still kind of like an edging it to Jerry West type thing. So niggas pretty much gave it to Jerry West the reason. You feel me? Now the first battle I was able to watch in full, Fettuccine 20 versus Bangs. Listen, if you're a battler and you're going to battle Bangs, do your best. I don't care if you have to cheat with a double-sided coin. Do your best to make sure that nigga goes first. Because you do not want to battle Bangs in a situation where you have to go second. Because it's going to be terrible. You feel me? Now, first round, Fetty had a decent round. It wasn't crazy, but it wasn't whack either. It was a good, solid first. Bangs came out the gate swinging with them fucking rebuttals, and we just knew there's potential for this battle to just pretty much go downhill for Fetty. You feel me? Bangs had got the first round, which Fetty's first might actually translate better on camera. Because Fetty does have kind of an intricate pen, so with certain stuff that you might not catch in the building that may come off a little better on cam. So the first round, it might be debatable when it comes out on camera. I felt like the second round, Bangs got it clearly. Like, aside from his freestyles, I feel like he did have better material in the second as well. So I gave Bangs that round. Fetty's second wasn't really all that. Now, the third round, Fetty starts turning the fuck up. You feel me? He just jumped into a whole nother bag. Like, his vocal projection is up there. Like, he must have felt that in the building he was down 2-1 and that he could possibly get 3-0, so he has to turn the fuck up. And in the third round, that's exactly what he did. Bangs had a decent third, but I feel like this is the thing with Bangs. His freestyle, the way they hit, it kind of gets the crowd on his side for when he goes into his writtens. So a lot of times his freestyle material might be better than his written shit, But because he's stealing the energy from the crowd off his freestyles, that makes his writtens come off a lot better, because now he basically reeled the crowd in. You understand? So that's kind of like the bait for niggas, and niggas, that freestyle shit is going to get you every time. You understand? So, but in the third round, it didn't really go over that way for Bangs. You know, he had a dope freestyle in the beginning, but the rest of his round clearly wasn't as potent as what Fetty had. You feel what I'm saying? So I gave that battle to Bangs 2-1. I gave him the first and the second, and I felt like Fetty just came in and stole the third. You know? Next battle of the night after that was Chef Trez and Prep. I gave... Alright. The funny shit is, this battle is could probably damn near be called like the last one, because Prep, it was like the same shit. Like, Prep had a decent first, but the thing with Prep was, I felt like a lot of his punches didn't land because either the delivery was off or the setup might have kind of threw you off. So it's like he would probably have like a 2-bar setup with the third bar being a punch, and the third bar wouldn't have a rhyme with it. So it's like it kind of throw you off guard a little bit. I think it was like he had something about a punch and the chef should keep his counter clean, and it kind of fell flat with the crowd. And I think it was because like before, I don't think he really had anything that rhymed with it. So it's just like it kind of came out the blue. You understand? So I felt like that was one of the things that kind of hurt Prep in this battle. In the first round, Prep had a decent first pen-wise. Everything didn't land in the building, but it might translate better on camera. Trez first was fire out the gate. I don't think Trez had as big of reactions as certain stuff in Prep's first round, but Trez was more consistent just as far as having stuff that, like, a nigga could have like 2 or 3 haymakers in a round, but if a nigga is just consistently hitting you with jab, 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 and they're all connecting, then it's pretty much going to amount to the same thing. You feel me? So I feel like Trez might have stole that first. Now, second round. The second round, I feel like Trez got it. I feel like Trez got the second. Prep's second was kind of weak. You feel me? It was decent, but it definitely wasn't as good as his first. You feel me? And I feel like Trez definitely took the second round clearly. Third round, again like the Fetty and Bangs battle, Prep must have been feeling like he was down, and he turns all the way up in the third. He had a crazy bar in his third, and it was like after that bar, he should have stopped his round, because it's like when he kept going, the stuff that he was punching with wasn't really getting much reaction. So it was like after the he gonna know what I'm talking about, the whole blood thing. He should have just stopped after that. You feel me? But he still did enough to where his third was better than Trez's. You feel what I'm saying? So that battle in the building, I gave to Trez 2-1. I gave Trez the first 2 rounds, and I gave Prep the third round. Moon versus Bill Collector, I left and went to go get something to eat during that battle, so I really don't know how to call that one. And then the last battle of the night, Dre Dennis versus Lex Luthor. Trap or die, of course, but this won't be a biased recap. This was a weird battle matchup, like style-wise. Like, a lot of times when certain battles get set up, the way the fight gets sold will make you forget that as far as styles go, certain matchups may not be good. And I felt like after I thought about it, this was one of those battles, and I'm gonna explain why. All right, first round, to me, debatable. You feel me? Lex was definitely kicking up in his first round. His first round was super dope. He had some dope punches. He had some fire jokes. He even had some dope one-liners in his first round. But Dre came right back and was just fighting right back. You understand what I'm saying? First round I had debatable. Second round. Here's another thing with this battle, like I was saying in the beginning about, you know, people talking and stuff like that. It was a lot of conversations going on in the you know, on the other side of the room. Just people talking. You know what I mean? So I felt like it kind of hindered the reaction a little bit on both sides. Like, there was times where both of them got reaction and times where both of them didn't get reaction, and not because of their material, but because it's like 30 people on the other side just, you know, holding random conversation and shit. You feel what I'm saying? I felt like Dre took the second. Lex definitely had a couple dope one-liners in the second, but I didn't feel like it was enough. Like, when he had went first, and when his round finished, I'm just thinking in my head, like, yeah, Dre most likely is going to be able to beat this. Like, it's a beatable round. You feel me? And Dre was actually able to beat it. Now, the third round came around. Lex had a decent third. Like, I felt like his best round to me was his first, and his third was like his second best round. You feel me? And something interesting happened in his third round that was dope. I felt like it was dope, but the way it closed out could have been a little bit better. You understand? And y'all are gonna see that when it comes out. And then when Dre went in his third, the shit Dre did at the end of his third might have been one of the biggest reactions on URL. No joke, no gas. It's definitely the biggest reaction at a PG battle. I think we can stamp that. Like, the biggest reaction at a PG battle was that bar. You feel what I'm saying? Not gonna go in depth, but shout out to Pat, white guy on Smack. You feel what I'm saying? Shout out to him. But the way Dre closed out his third, it just kind of like just sealed the battle pretty much for him. You feel me? So I had Dre Dennis 2-1 or 3-0, depending on who he gave the first round. I feel like the first round was debatable, and the second and third, I felt like Dre got those rounds pretty clear. You feel what I'm saying? So the thing with Lex, I feel like Lex is fire. I feel like he has a lot of different facets as far as like how he constructs his material and the different type of stuff he could bounce around to. Like, he can do the dope writing, he can have the dope punches, he can do the one-liners, he can do the jokes and shit like that. But the problem I feel like Lex has is the transitioning. When he has a dope bar, like pen-wise, the way he constructs his next bar, it's like, all right, you might think he's going back into another dope punch, but then it'll be like a joke that's like a one-liner or something like that. And I feel like he just has to better transition when he's going into the material, because it kind of comes off awkward. You feel what I'm saying? Like, if you have a fire gun bar, and then let's say you go into like a Digimon bar like right after, like, without a good transition, the bar is gonna fall flat. And I feel like that's where Lex, you know, has to improve. I feel like he's definitely gotten a lot better. Like, after, you know, I used to watch him on the Draft League, when he was on iBattle before, you know, back years ago. You feel me? And he's definitely improved a lot since then. But I still feel like if he gets the transitions right, he'll be super dangerous. You feel what I'm saying? But I feel like, you know, him going up against Dre who's just a straight to the point, punching you. You know, I felt like that's what kind of made it a weird matchup style wise. You feel what I'm saying? So that's my recap of the Summer Madness 6 PGs. I will be recapping the Summer Madness 6 battles from the pay-per-view. You feel me? I'm not going to be in the building, but I will be watching that pay-per-view, and I will be giving y'all a recap of each battle after it's done. You feel what I'm saying? So make sure y'all subscribe, NoMercyTV. Follow me on Twitter at NoMercyHarlem. Also follow the gram at NoMercyHarlem. You know what I mean? And I'll be doing live updates most likely too. You understand? So y'all holla at me, man. No Mercy, Trap New York shit, NoMercyTV.com.